Hey fourth graders, this is Miss Hickman. This week in art we will be creating our holiday clay project using the Coil Method. So I thought it would be a great time to learn a little bit more about clay. What is clay? Clay is a natural matter made up of tiny particles of rock and decomposed materials, such as minerals, plant life, and animals, things that are found in the soil. Clay forms from the interaction between rock and water, so if there is a water source, clay can most likely be found nearby. Clay is cleaned and prepared before we use it in the art room. There are different ways to build with clay. If you remember last year, you created a pinch pot. This is when you use your fingers to pinch the clay and create a shape. This year we are using the coil method. Roll out long worms of clay and use them to create shapes, bowls, and sculpture. Another hand building technique is slab. Roll the clay into flat sheets or walls and put them together or cut into shapes. Besides those hand building techniques, you can also use the wheel. On the wheel, you spin clay to form pots, plates, bowls, vases, and bottles. How our clay transforms into pottery. Greenware. When we first work with clay, it is in the greenware stage. It is moist because it has water in it. The moisture makes the clay easy to mold and shape. After we are finished creating our piece, we let the clay dry out so that it is ready to be fired. So with our holiday project, the greenware phase would be from the time that we get it out of the bag, and then we create the coils, form it into a Christmas tree, and that is the greenware stage. Bisqueware. After we make our piece out of clay, we let it dry out. When all the water has evaporated from the clay, your art teacher will fire your pieces in an oven called a kiln. Your oven at home reaches 500 degrees Fahrenheit. A kiln can get as high as 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's really hot. Firing makes your piece become permanent and cannot be changed. Once your creation is bisqued, you can glaze, paint, or leave as is. Glazeware. So after a piece has been fired once and is bisqueware, it may be decorated. Potters can use glaze to decorate. Glaze is made of crushed pieces of glass. It is applied and then fired a second time in the kiln. The glass melts and covers the pottery. Some people call it liquid glass. So, can you be a clay detective and see if there's any pottery around your house? But don't get Miss Hickman in trouble. Make sure you ask permission before you touch. All right, so I hope to see you in class, and let's have a fun time making some pottery together. Have a good day.